Tapu Koko making its first time debut into Pokemon Go. I hope you guys are ready for this raid boss. So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, my Trainer Club. Let me know in the comments below, have you already done a Tapu Koko raid in Pokemon Go? Because the other side of the globe has already had this Pokemon. And I just got back into California, which is exciting. So we have Tapu Koko. If you guys do want any more raids, right? We have the season of Alola coming into Pokemon Go. We have a new shiny coming into Pokemon Go for the Tornadus in the Therian form. And then we have question marks coming back. If you want to see the entire season, you can check it out up here. But what is most important is going to be right now, which is going to be the counter guide for Tapu Koko. And like I said, if you guys do need more raids, please check the pinned comments below to get into my Discord. Raids are free. And then also, if you do want to get into the premier groups, they are going to be a more exclusive way for you guys to get raids, rank up, and communicate with other players. And I'm going to be adding some new features into those raid rooms, which is really exciting for me because I can't wait to share it with all you guys. So with all that said, we have Tapu Koko coming into Pokemon Go from March 1st at 10 a.m. local time, and that's going to go all the way until March 15th at 10 a.m., which is then going to be when the Therian Tornadus is going to take over. And Tapu Koko is going to be an electric and a fairy type combination. It's going to max out at 3582. It's going to have an attack value of 250, a defense of 181, and a stamina of 172. So that's going to be the Tapu Koko stats. With it being this combination, it's only going to have 2 weaknesses because of the combination canceling out, and whatever it is going to be poison and ground. It's going to double resist dragon, single resist, bug, dark, electric, fighting, as well as flying. And the moveset on this Pokemon is going to be quick attack and volt switch, and thunderbolt, dazzling gleam, brave bird, as well as thunder on this Pokemon. Pretty much everything is going to either resist or be neutral to these movesets, so we're really not going to have to worry about anything that's kind of like a red flag for this Pokemon. And this Pokemon is going to have 100% IV at 1810, and then it's going to be weather boosted under 2 conditions, which is going to be cloudy weather or rainy weather, and the 100% IV is going to be 2263. So how many trainers is it going to take down a Tapu Koko in Pokemon Go? It is going to be 2.2 trainers. Big shout out to Pokebattler and Ryan over there for making this all happen so that we can have the appropriate timings, the deaths, and everything like that on the counter guide. Really appreciate you guys. So 2.2 is going to be the thing. So maybe under the right circumstances, with megas, with weather boost, with level 51 Pokemon, you could duo this Pokemon. However, it is going to be challenging, and you're not going to have to be per se a level 50 trainer, but what you're going to have is really high up, powered up Pokemon, such as level 50 Pokemon, which I'm going to share with you guys right now, because we're going to start off with the shadow counters, and then we're going to go to the non-shadows and megas. The number 1 shadow, which is going to be rank 3, is going to be the Mudslap and the Bulldoze on the Shadow Mamoswine. 24 deaths with 630 seconds to take down this Pokemon. And then we're gonna have Shadow Mewtwo with Confusion and Psystrike. And you guys might be like, well, Mewtwo is psychic and that's not a weakness to that Pokemon. Well, yes, that is very true, but it is going to be a neutral hitting move, and that just shows how powerful Mewtwo in the Shadow form is, because it's gonna be ranked 8 overall with a neutral moveset to this Pokemon. So now it's time to clear out these Pokemon and get into the Megas. So number 1, we have Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar is not gonna be with the Ghost moves, it's going to be with the Poison moves. With Lick and Sludge Bomb with 531 seconds and 22 deaths. That's going to be the number 1 counter in the game, which is then going to take us into the next one, which is actually another Mega, which is going to be Mega Beedrill. With the moveset of Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb, 560 seconds to take this down. However, it's going to have 37 deaths, so that's why it is not in the number 1 spot, unfortunately, right? So it's still going to be Mega Gengar making its number 1 spot debut. And then in spot number 3, first non-Mega is going to be Excadrill with Mudslap and Drill Run. And then next we have in spot number 4, the Rhyperior with the Mudslap and the Earthquake. And then we have Landorus in the Therian form with Mudshot and Earthquake, followed by Garchomp with Mudshot and Earth Power. 19 deaths on the Garchomp, but this is going to be the one exception here where Garchomp is going to be a dragon type combination with the ground, so it is going to be weak to fairy moves. And then we have Groudon with Mudshot and Earthquake. I cannot wait for the Primal to come out for 1. For number 2, I can't wait for it to have a signature move so it can be stronger than where it is. I truly think that this Pokemon needs to be way higher than where it's actually sitting right now. And then spot number 8, we have the incarnate form of the Landorus with Mudshot and Earth Power. And then we have regular Gengar with Lick and Sludge Bomb, followed by Roserade with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. And now we're really starting to get down the list because because we're going into the regular Rhydon with Mud Slap and Earthquake, followed by Crocodile with the exact same moveset. And then we have Mega Venusaur with Vine Whip and Sludge Bomb. Obviously, it's in the 13th spot, so I'm gonna skip over that for you guys. I'm not gonna recommend it. Then we have Golurk with Mud Slap and Earth Power, followed by Regigigas with the Hidden Power Poison form and Giga Impact, which is gonna be a neutral moveset. And then we have the Mamoswine with the Mud Slap and the Bulldoze combination. We're still getting even further down the list, so I really don't suggest that you guys go too much further down from here. Now, what are we gonna do as far as the weather conditions? So, in the sunny weather, we're gonna have a great condition because it's gonna boost all of our ground type counters. And in the partly cloudy weather, it's gonna boost Quick Attack, but fortunately for this Pokemon, Quick Attack is not gonna be doing really too much damage on any Pokemon, so it's not really that big of a threat. But in the cloudy weather, we are gonna get a boost, but that's gonna be to the Tapu Koko because of the fairy forms. So we're gonna get a boost when we catch it, and for all of its fairy moves are also going to get a boost during this time. And then also in the cloudy weather, we are going to get a boost to all of our poison type counters. So that is a great condition for us to go after it, but just as you guys did see, most of the counters in the non-mega form are going to be ground type counters. So if you are going to use that, and it's kind of like a weird combination here where you might want to have one person using a Mega Steelix so you can get that ground type boost for all your ground types, or if you want to use everybody with the Mega Gengar, just know that you're not going to get the ground type boost for your other counters in there. And then in the rainy weather, it's also going to boost all the electric type moves, and it's also going to boost the Tapu Koko all the way to level 25 as well. And then finally, we have a couple other conditions which are really not going to have too much of an effect. So what is going to be my recommended party setup? It is going to be Mega Gengar. Unless you're using all ground counters, then I would say that most of the people in your party, if you guys have Raid Hour and you guys are all getting after it, is to go after Mega Gengars for everybody except 2 people in the party that are going to have a Steelix Mega in spot number 1 and 2 to boost all the other ground type counters, which is going to be the best case scenario for you guys. But also what you could do is if everybody is doing Mega Gengar in spot number 1, the other thing that you could do is just put the Mega Steelix in spot 2 and 3 to help get after all of the other counters. And then just stick at the top and then work your way down, Excadrill being a great counter and a very resistant ground and steel type combination Pokemon. So that's going to do it for the Tapu Koko counter guide. So grateful for some new raid bosses in Pokemon Go, so I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.